felt like he recognized me and I recognized him, and there was just something there that was the love of my life.
Give this woman an Oscar, honestly. Hey everybody, and welcome to Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. So he's being accused of abusing Amber, but obviously nobody's buying it because she is in fact Mrs. Evil Witch, alright? Basically what's going on is Johnny Depp had his whole slew of like witnesses and stuff coming in support of him. And that was those, like, 3 weeks of trial. That was all Johnny Depp's side, right? Now, this is Amber Heard's side of the story, which obviously you have to listen to come to a conclusion. But pretty much the internet's already decided, and you'll see soon enough that she's full of crap.
You know, we were sitting around a campfire, all of us, and she kind of just leaned into me and put her, head on my shoulder and kind of grabbed my arm. I took it, to be the effects of the drug. I think I had eaten a mushroom cap, but was not feeling anything at the time. I don't remember feeling anything because the night just kind of changed pretty dramatically before I really felt anything of the effects of that. But that was the environment we were in. And as soon as she kind of did this thing where she leaned into me, Johnny gets really activated. He gets really upset and he starts, well, at first she thought he was kidding too. She thought he was kind of making a joke. I think we all did. Everyone kind of responded at first,
Okay. Basically, Amber Heard is on a trip with all her friends and Johnny, and basically this random girl just leans on Amber, right? Because they're all taking drugs and they're all like touchy-wutchy, whatever, cringe. But basically what she's saying is Johnny went all psycho mode and is like, get off my girl, pretty much. So, yeah, I don't know how much I believe of that, but we'll see. He
was like, hey man, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? And she kind of giggled and kind of leaned into me more. And I knew in my body just instantly that it wasn't a joke. But she didn't. So she's kind of still attached to my arm when he says it again to her louder. He says, hey man, you think you're touching my girl? You think you're touching my girl? That's my girl. And he gets louder.
Okay, do you believe this?
I don't know. I mean, I think it did come out that, like it was news, but Amber Heard was in a relationship with a girl, like, previously.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I kind of, like, yeah.
No, this is a completely different person.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because that relationship was before Johnny Depp.
Okay.
So this is a completely different person. I mean, that still doesn't prove much, does it? It's like, all right, get off my girl. Maybe she was leaning in. If anything, it just proves that he's protective of her, pretty much.
Yeah.
Thing half understanding what was going on. I think she kind of started to cry at this point, but she kind of threw up her hands and Johnny grabbed her wrist and kind of twisted it and pulled her into him and said, do you know how many pounds of pressure it takes to break a human wrist?
Okay. Wait a minute. All right. So Johnny is just this absolute bloodhound, apparently, right? Just like you touch his girl and he's immediately about to break your wrist. And he's talking to a girl. He's not even talking to a guy. That's a bit sus. I don't know. Do you know how many pounds of pressure to break a human wrist, bro? You'd think she slept with him. Oh my.
That could literally be written into a movie. I mean, they're actors. Like, this is where she probably gets most of her, like, source from. Do you know how many pounds of pressure it takes to break a human wrist? Oh yeah, that will look good against Johnny Depp. I'm gonna say that in court.
What? Like, this seems so far-fetched, right? Like, who says that? Like, who actually says that, right? That sounds like it's from a comic book, straight up.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Relationship with this woman, and I didn't really know her that well. I mean, I actually don't know her at all, but I had met her. And I remember in the trailer, he's accusing me of lying about it, and that I had something with her. I'm trying to diffuse that. I'm trying to calm him down. And he just turned all that, it seemed like he turned all that rage onto the trailer itself.
All right. So one thing I've noticed is that in Johnny's story, they both are pretty much in the wrong. But in Amber's story, it's pretty much she's like the damsel in distress over here. And it's all Johnny, the great monster, trying to tear off somebody's wrist over here. And I don't know, man. It's very telling because she was diagnosed with, like, being a narcissist and stuff. So, I don't know, she definitely wants to look good in the face of the public as well.
And he just started smashing things. He picked up something on the table and threw it right into the glass cabinet. He hit with his hand a wall sconce. He cleared the tabletop on the little fold-down, like, kitchen dining room area in this trailer. I mean, it's a trailer. There's only so much you can do.
Why is nobody saying objection hearsay? There's no, like, video proof of any of this. It's just like...
If you want to talk about throwing things too. Like, I mean, let's go
Yeah.
back to when like she chucked like
Red
countless
Bull.
of objects at Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Jeez.
Cut off a tip of Johnny's
Scream.
finger.
Exactly.
At me. And I eventually go back into the bedroom area. He comes into the bedroom area. We had what I can only describe as it sounded like nonsense from him. It wasn't making sense. And I realized that he's just probably really high because it wasn't making sense anymore. It wasn't like a direct accusation. He wasn't hearing me when I was saying I wasn't involved, wasn't cheating on him. I wasn't secretly trying to engage this woman in some sort of sexual affair. And then it became clear to me he was like looking for something. He cleared things off the bed. I went into the bathroom. And as I come out, he asked me where it is and how long I've been hiding it. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he says, you know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Be honest with me.
God, she is, bro, she's straight from drama class, bro. I swear to God. How did she remember this so perfectly? Like the sentences, everything. I'm not buying it.
She is an actor.
She is a world-class actor. You
Still
thought Johnny
can't
Depp was good, bro?
convince the jury.
Where are you hiding it? And he kind of like makes to look into the bathroom. And I gestured to the bathroom, which was to my right. I kind of like gestured to him and I said, like, what am I hiding and where am I going to hide it? And we're standing in this little hallway area outside of the bathroom and he starts, what feels like patting me down or saying he's patting me down. I can't recall, but he ripped my dress, the top part of my dress. I had just dyed this thing myself pink. And it's just one of those things I was like, that's I just finished that dress. And
Okay, man. All right, so, I mean, I don't know how this is admissible in court at all because all 7 minutes of this, none of it is provable. So, like, why even bother? I don't know.
I think it's just trying to make, Johnny, look bad
Look
in the eyes of
bad,
the jury. Like, yeah,
The
grabbed
helpless
this girl's
woman.
wrist, ripped off my dress. Yeah, like damsel in distress over
But
here.
then Johnny's part, at least he was responding to these audio clips and explaining that stuff. But this is just like, it's all hearsay, literally.
he rips my underwear off.
His eyebrows just raised up. He's just like, what is this woman saying?
Proceeds to do
A what?
A what?
What?
He looked inside her for the drugs?
Oh my
What?
god.
Holy, what in God's name? Okay,
I don't know what to believe. Like, that sounds so far-fetched, but like...
that sounds so
What?
messed up. Like, from where? Like, either she's the greatest storyteller of all time, or Johnny is, I don't know, man. But there's no proof. I can only judge based on actual proof, like the audio recordings, like what other, like a bunch of people unrelated to the case are saying, stuff like that. Why would she hide it inside her? Why wouldn't she just throw it outside? What, like, if you wanted to hide drugs from somebody, surely you just throw it, like, this makes zero sense.
We went to bed that night. I don't know how I went to bed. I don't know how I slept. I don't know how we woke up. I don't remember having a conversation with him the next day. I don't remember.
I feel like it's too
Talking to
perfect.
him about it
Everything
or
she
confronting
says
him?
is just so perfectly makes up the perfect sob story. It's almost too
What?
perfect.
Like Amber Heard is like a proven abuser, I guess, if you
Yeah.
want to call it that. There's audio tapes.
I wasn't hitting
with
you,
Johnny
punching
coming
you.
across.
Yeah. Calling him
with
a
Johnny coming
baby.
across as this like sweetheart. Yeah, like, do you think
An
a
yeah.
abuser would take that? Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
no
just
way.
like she said, she was just standing there letting it happen.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
and
think
she
that
she was the one chasing him
someone like
into
Amber Heard let
bathrooms,
it
and he
happen.
would hide everywhere. And she's admitted
Yes.
to this. He's also says that's exactly. Both sides are saying the same thing. So I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't add up.
About it. I remember wanting it to be okay. I remember just wanting whatever weird trip, whatever trip that was to end.
Excuse me, Judge. I said the F word. Oh Lord, Judge, forgive me here. Okay,
Strike
this is
that
such BS. All right, in the tape she's swearing like a sailor. She doesn't give a damn. Like, actually, don't. Okay, that just showed me this is all fake. Like, that right there is just like, what do you don't care if you swear? Shut up. If you're an abuse victim and you're telling your story, do you give a shit if you swear? Like, get out.
Got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet and went on with our.
What?
I love how they add, yeah, she adds that little bit of like, oh man, my dog stepped on a bee. I felt so bad. We took her to the vet because, you know, I'm such a caring human being.
Why is that irrelevant? You're telling a story about how you got literally violated and your cavities got searched and your dog stepped on a bee? What the?
Lawyers probably told her to say it, you know.
Yeah.
On a bee.
Sound
We went to the
better.
vet
Yeah.
and went on with our, vacation. We actually went to another location after that, and then eventually.
Okay, they're just whispering and laughing there.
Because when it was good, it was so good. You've never felt love like that. At least that's how it felt. So much. I felt like he recognized me, and I recognized him, and there was just something there that is the love of my life.
Give this woman an Oscar, honestly. What is...
Seriously, I find it so funny how like she sat through, Johnny, when Johnny was on the stand, is that like what it's called?
Stone
Like she
face.
never, she didn't shed a single tear,
Yeah.
not one. Not
Even
one.
now, there's
But,
no
like,
tears. It's just crying with no tears. There's no tears. Bro. You at least put some eye drops in, Jesus Christ. But dude, can you see anyone who puts on such a perfect performance? Look at this face. Come on. What are you doing?
He was also this other thing. And then,
You pooped in the bed though.
cheesy as that sounds, I just felt like he
Gotta make the
knew me.
most of it. She's
Yeah,
never
she
gonna
got
get a
it
job
right.
again.
It does sound cheesy as hell. But like, in Johnny's testimony, like you could hear that, and you can hear in his voice, like everything was genuine. He's like, is like very like solemn about the whole thing, and he maintained his personality as well. Like if a joke happened, he'd laugh. Like Amber is literally just like, I don't know. It's just everything feels like an act. Like she points out herself, it's cheesy as hell. How is everything so incredibly perfect? It just doesn't make sense.
I wrote this letter to myself, among many letters to myself.
Objection,
because I
hearsay.
thought- Also didn't refer to the
18-minute testimony. Objection, hearsay. If we ignore both Johnny's and her hearsay statements, if you just go by the audio, I mean, Johnny's still in the winning. Unless she pulls out some audio of Johnny just straight up walloping her in the face, this is a done deal. I don't know. I mean, public opinion's definitely on Johnny's side. Let me know what you think. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.